Today on Leading Ladies Outdoors, we follow two very special 12-year-old young hunters. Now these young ladies are breaking the mold and they will capture your heart along the way. First we head to northern Missouri with Tess Kirschbaum as she takes part in the Kicking Bear one-on-one camp. Now she's after her very first deer with the crossbow, no less. You're not going to want to miss this action. Stick around. Ray Howell is a wonderful man whose heart is bursting with love for kids and the Lord Jesus Christ. But this passion is rooted deep in his past. We caught up with Ray to get some insight on Kicking Bear.
You know, at the age of 5 years old, my dad abandoned our family, and from there going forward, I didn't have a male figure in my life up until at the age of 14 years old, sitting in jail. I had a social worker ask me if I wanted to come hunting with him and his family. And I want you to know, Tom Polke was different than everybody else. He showed up, and on a 2-day hunt with him and his family, he changed my life forever. And that's really what Kicking Bear is all about. Bring your own kid and a kid from outside your home, and you have the opportunity to change a kid's life. So more than likely, that kid's going to change your life. Kicking Bear has just been an awesome program. And we have the opportunity to take kids on hunts all over the United States and do just exactly what we're doing this weekend. Kicking Bear is a ministry, and the Lord's at the helm of the ship. Yeah, it's been just awesome to watch what he does with this program. We're in 20 states now, and there is thousands of kids have the opportunity to go through Kicking Bear. And the amazing thing is, in 13 years, not one kid has paid a dime to be able to come to a Kicking Bear camp or go on a hunt like this. And to be honest with you, I ain't smart enough to pull that off, so you know the Lord is at the helm of this ship. You know, and Mission Archery is teamed up with us, and these kids get to harvest their first animals with a crossbow or with a bow like Craze, and I mean, man, that's awesome. Those were the dreams I had when I was a kid, and now to be older and experience that with kids that are on hunts like this, I mean, what a thrill. It's just awesome. The mission statement of Kicking Bear is to put a bow in a kid's hand and lead his family to the Lord one-on-one. Well, I'll tell you, there's a trickle-down effect, and it's no different than what happened to me, is that, you know, when you have the Lord guiding your arrows, when you get older and you have your own family, and you have the Lord in your family with you, He'll be guiding arrows too. And that's really what Kicking Bear is all about. Get them off the streets and show them what a real life is.
We load up 9 excited kids and all their belongings and head out to northern Missouri. First stop, hunting licenses. Everything from A to Z is covered by these thorough volunteers, from operation of the Mission crossbow to safety to shot placement. Kids lined up one by one to take shots with the mission crossbows that would be in their hands in the morning.
You see that top crosshair in there? See where there's two big lines and there's a little plus sign in the middle. The little plus sign in the middle is your top 20-yard mark. The next one down to 30 and 40. The top mark is what we're going to use here. You see that top crosshair in there? See where there's two big lines and there's a little plus sign in the middle. The little plus sign in the middle is your top 20-yard mark. The next one down to 30 and 40. The top mark is what we're going to use here.
After listening to all that great instruction, these kids were on the mark at the range. Before we knew it, it was getting late and time to get to sleep before we had to get up in the morning at 4 o'clock for the first hunt. When we return, we'll pull up a seat next to Tess in the hunting blind.
This segment is brought to you by Bear Sense. We make good sense.
Tess Kirschbaum is 12 years old and about to embark on her very first hunt for a whitetail with her mission crossbow.
When Ray Howell with Kicking Bear invited me to go, I was so excited. It was just outrageous. I was so excited to go, and I'm really excited to go shoot something.
It's not long and Tess spots a couple of deer across the field. Suddenly, two does show up just to her left, and they are close. Now, even though this doe is giving us a perfect broadside shot, it just won't stop walking, and Tess has been told to take a shot only at a standing deer. She thinks fast, quickly readjusts her crossbow, and puts it on the second deer who has just stopped broadside. we bail out of the blind to follow the blood trail. It's not long and we find evidence of a good hit. Although we're sure that Tess made a vital hit on this deer, we decide to let the deer lay and resume the search in the morning. Bright and early, we're often searching for Tess's deer.
We're praying, and I woke up and he was just like, there's a deer over here, and so we looked and we couldn't find it, but then there were 2 deer and they came walking across. The first deer I was trying to move to shoot at it, but when I was trying to shoot at it I couldn't turn enough, so I went and shot the second one and didn't know where I hit it, but I was shaky and
You made a great shot. Just we had to make sure the deer stopped and gave you an open opportunity to harvest. So you made a good shot and you were relaxed until afterwards. Then you got a little shaky afterwards,
just a
but
little.
you were pretty excited. You were pretty excited. So well, congratulations.
Thank you.
That's a great deer. Now we get to do the hard work and haul it out of here, huh? Spent a little time tracking it and had to let it sit overnight, and now we're able to harvest it this morning.
I've gone hunting before with my dad. We have seen things, but I was too scared to shoot at some of them. So when I came here, I saw the deer, and I didn't know which one to shoot, so I took a shot at the second one, and I was really excited, but in a way I was nervous, but not that nervous, and I pulled the trigger as fast as I could, and I didn't know where it went, but I was really shaky after, and I had to text my dad, and I was really excited.
Congratulations, Tess, on your very first whitetail. More Kicking Bear one-on-one camp to come. Don't go away.
Dad, you don't know it right now, but I'm watching you. Watching the things you do. I'm watching the way you treat people. The way you treat me and my mom and my sister. The way you live your life is having a big impact on me. When it's time for me to choose a career and provide for my family, your work ethic will be on my mind. The time you spend with me, even doing simple things, will give me a sense of security. There will be times in my life where I struggle with integrity, and I may be not sure what to do. But I will recall how you stood up for what was right, even if you could have looked the other way. Many of the choices you are making, I will also make. Please don't be afraid to show me your failures, to show me your mistakes. I will learn from them. Dad, are you listening? I'm watching. watching to see if you really believe what you say about God. I need you to help show me the way. Show me how to live life that isn't safe, but is good. So I'm watching you, Dad, every day. You're teaching me how to live, whether you know it or not.
This segment has been brought to you by Legends Ranch, redefining quality one hunt at a time. legendsranch.com. This segment is brought to you by Advanced Whitetail Hunting, premium food plot, seed, and mineral.
Kicking Bear events have taken place for the past 14 years in over 40 states, drawing thousands of kids to the sport of hunting, and also drawing them closer to the Lord. Cheyenne Hudson is also in the hunting blind for the very first time. She's settled in for the cold afternoon with John DeMars Sr. as her guide. All of a sudden, a doe popped her head up, just on the other side of a rise outside the blind. Unfortunately, she got a big whiff of us and trotted off. Cheyenne spots a buck and a doe right along the horizon in the distance. Bear events are carried on across the nation far and wide, and they never cost any of the participants even one thin dime. That's because Kicking Bear relies solely upon its sponsors and its contributors to make these events happen. buck is too far away, and it's getting dark. Cheyenne never did get an opportunity to shoot a doe, but contrary to popular belief, filling a tag isn't what makes the hunt. It's the memories and the relationships with your fellow hunters that really matter. Thank you, Dennis Perkins of Pawnee Ridge Outfitters, for letting the Kicking Bear Camp crew come in and showing them a great time. And thank you, Ray Howell, for your big heart in leading families to our great sport and our great God. Introducing young hunters into our sport is absolutely vital to its existence. So whether you're taking place in a big event like a Kicking Bear Camp or taking out a child one-on-one, you can be assured that you are going to be a part of some lasting memories and some wonderful hunting experiences in the future. Thank you for joining us today on Leading Ladies Outdoors. We really do appreciate you being here. Now, if you'd like to keep up with us, you can always visit our website at leadingladiesoutdoors.com or like us on Facebook. Until next week, take care and God bless.